This is my review on Inspector Gadget. The first one, Master Boss Gets Better. I thought this one was very funny. So, Master Roger plays Officer Brown, who becomes Inspector Gadget. It opens up with Officer Brown dreaming and dream singers being a hero. Only hero and saving his niece, Penny, and we wake up and the Venus is kissing Officer Brown and Hash Project. Which is kind of funny. So anyway, he gets into this accident caused by Dr. Claw because he blows up but also loses his hand because he blows up the car with some match. And so he gets in an accident. There's only one chance that they have to save this guy's life. So it's the Gadget program that Claw killed his father. Her father killed her father. That Inspector Gadget ended up falling in love with. And so anyway, so they put a bunch of most of random stuff, lots and lots of stuff went into them, like balloons. Why would he need a balloon? And some of the stuff is pointless, and some of the stuff is useful. It's kind of 50-50, put 50% useless stuff and 50% something he actually used. And so he's like drops his he's all ways when he sees the Gadget show, as in it's for something. Well, it looks very similar to the cartoon, sort of, not really. The only difference is it's kind of gray, but also kind of beige, the suit. But the top is, well, brown. But anyway, it looks similar enough that it can pass on, completely passable as an Inspector Gadget live adaptation design for a suit. The design's perfectly passable. I know a lot of people have complained about what the oh, never mind. They complain how it's not all gray. I say it looks close enough. I mean, gray's a boring color, and brown's a boring color, and beige is a boring color. The boring colors. I don't see why people thought some people online comment on the design looks bad of the suit. I'm complaining maybe because it's not all gray. It looks close enough to the cartoon that it's not too different. Anyway, so we cut to, anyway, Inspector Gadget training, and things of course go wrong. Instead of oil slick, it's toothpaste that comes out of him. And he says, go, stop. And she says, we're going to need some work with you. And while she's spraying him with toothpaste. And all slipping over toothpaste. It's actually kind of funny. And another thing is this part when this guy tells Gadget to visualize your goals. Try to focus on the boss and visualize your goals. And comes like and this guy just reaches and his hand goes flying and he grabs the guy's balls and he's in his like the guy's voice turns into a chipmunk. And he's like, "You're that bastard!" No, I guess you think my ball. Yeah, I remember saying, my ball is my ball. I had to understand, but it's so funny. So anyway, after that scene, we get introduced to the Gadget mobile, and the car talks, and it says, and the Gadget mobile talks, and it's like a Chris Rock knockoff mixed with Chris Tucker. It's a nice knockoff, but it's still a knockoff. And we get some bantering of the car and Gadget back and forth of each other. And the car teasing about how he has a heart for the doctor, which is the girl that he likes. Gadget does the dumb thing. He helps these criminals break into this car. And then the cop puts out the sign and says, and then he realized what he just did. I really like the scene because it shows that even in live adaptation, Inspector Gadget is in Kaboot. Like in the cartoon, and ultimately he's also a idiot dum dum. And so after that, Gadget chases down chases down those people with the car, and he becomes instantly a hero. And he's invited to the party when he meets Dr. Claw. And he actually has a claw. It's actually quite cool. Actually, I kind of like the claw design. I mean, I kind of dig the claw design. I really like the claw design. And now Claw. Okay, I'll be fair with I'll admit with people. I agree with people. Claw isn't as intimidating as he was in the cartoon. Now that being said, I don't think his performance is that bad. I mean, it's nothing great, but it's nothing bad. Like, let's say Maguire as Spider-Man in the first two ones. And it doesn't give like a bland performance like Wonderful in the first Spider-Man film. And forgettable. Mostly forgettable. I'm falling off track here. Where am I? Oh yeah, so eventually with help from Penny's brains, she points out that Claude might be a bad guy. Mwahaha! And this is when she's having candy in the Gadget mobile. And that's when he does some snooping and gets caught by Claude. And Claude makes a evil Inspector Gadget that destroys the city, and because he told him to. And also he likes destroying stuff and ruining the world. And after Gadget destroys him, he says, "We could be gonna rule the world." And Gadget breaks the fourth one and says, "You should have quit while you're ahead." And breaks the fourth wall. And anyway, I skipped the part. Just before that, another thing is I know people complain that Gadget. I know like the spirit, like the sound, he might have complained that about bringing the using the power of love to bring Gadget back from the dead, and it explains how it's stupid. And I think other people complain about this. I think so. I mean, to be fair, it did work in Frozen. That was it did work in Lilo and Stitch too, and other films. So I don't see what's so bad about that. Anyway, I kind of like the scene of when the love for Penny that she has towards his uncle brings him back from the dead. And he goes to stop Claw. There, I said that. I'm glad I said that. I like that scene. It's one of my favorite scenes in the film. And, so anyway, Claw gets stopped by Gadget and Penny. And Penny stops one of Claw's minions and turns him into a nice, and shows that he's a nice guy, and turns him into a hardworking citizen. And as we see in the end credits, a bunch of funny gags. And Clone made a robot of the Doctor, and so because she's programmed to be Claw's cheerleader. And the Doctor runs into her, and she's a little freaked out by it. And then she spills the beans. Claw was the one that killed her father, and then after that she accidentally kills herself off by chilling off the roof. The robot. So, anyway, Claude gets arrested and says that he'll get him Gadget next time of some time in the sequel. He'll get him in the sequel. And so it ends happily ever after. Then Gadget lives happily ever after with his new girlfriend. Because she finds out he's in love with her. And another thing that I like, that was at Safe for the End Credits Club, that was kind of teased for the sequel. That was kind of a throwaway, became eventually a throwaway idea of Bray and Penny working together and communicate with this wristwatch. And Brain actually talking. Which sounds more like the voice of Brain sounds more like Inspector Gadget than Matthew Broderick sounds like Inspector Gadget, which I found that kind of voice kind of fun and a fun thing. So Inspector Gadget is not it's not really a terrible movie in my opinion. So thumbs up. Bye.